Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. I'm here at Fresh Layers, the home of detailing, and today I'm going to be reviewing a microfiber towel from the rag company that's known as the Gauntlet. This towel has some unique features. We're going to try and do this in one take, so bear with me while we open this up. Oh, it's nice, resealable bag, well packed with instructions on how to clean the towel. Now, the first thing I want to get across is, in today's world, there are two main types of drying towel that everyone seems to be going for. One is like a really thick, fluffy coral fleece towel, and the other is this dual-sided twisted loop towel, which is a bit harder and you don't buff, but you drape it over the panel and it really does absorb water. Now, the first thing to say about this Gauntlet is it looks like it's a cross between a twisted loop and then like a coral fleece section on either side, different colour on either side, with a suede microfiber border. So the key question is having twisted loop mixed in with this coral fleece on the same towel better than either picking a coral fleece or a twisted loop, a double-sided twisted loop? That's the thing. So let's look at the basics of this towel. It costs £17 and it's roughly 50 by 75 centimetres in its large form. You can get an extra large form which costs £25, but I reckon the size of this towel is probably about right. But that's personal preference. If you want a big towel, get the bigger one. It's Korean made, which is, you know, it's a good thing. The Korean stuff tends to be a little bit more expensive, and it's a 70-30 blend of polyester and polyamide. So it's quite a soft microfiber relative, you know. It's 900 GSM, so that's the density of the towel per square metre. So that's a way of comparing densities, the amount of material you're getting pound for pound. Suede border, no tags, claims it's a durable towel that can last forever. Now, here's the good consumer information, because this is all the alternatives. The silverback, the liquid element silverback, £14.49 for a 1200 GSM, similar size towel. I think it's Chinese made, but it's a coral fleece towel, and that won my best drying towel thing back in the day. Really good. So you could save a couple of quid, and it's a more buffable towel, perhaps, than a twisted loop. Well, I'm not sure if it's more buffable than that. You could also look at the Inter-Detailing orange twisted loop, the double-sided thing, which costs £18.95, and it's a bit bigger, 70 by 90, 1040 GSM, so a little bit more material, and it's also Korean made. Or, if you're really into your towels, I recently reviewed this hybrid one, which is coral fleece on one side and really deep pile twisted loop on the other. And that is a 60 by 90 and it costs £22.95. Very dense though, you're getting almost double the material. A lot of material, and South Korean made. Very good towel, that is. So, what we're going to do is wait for this car to be washed off, and we're going to use this for the first time and feed back our thoughts. Okay guys, so I'm going to go and use the car. I just forgot to mention, if you want to go really cheap, you can get the Kent drying towels, which are about £3 or £4 or something, but they're not that great. Or you can go onto AliExpress and shop around and get bargains. So I'll give it to you in a second. Ryan's gonna have a go with this towel. This car has no protection on it at all. It's being prepped for, it's going to be polished and it's going to be ceramic coated and all that sort of stuff. So I just want to see. So the water's not gonna do those miraculous drift shots where you just pull over it. But let's just have a look. So obviously when the towel's new, it works well. So that's just picked all that up. Let's have a go. Do you want to do it? Because I'm holding the camera, so you need two hands. It's quite thin, isn't it? You notice it's a bit thinner than some of those other ones. And it's 900 GSM, but it feels nice and soft. It doesn't stick too badly to the panel, which is quite nice. You can buff with it as well, can't you? I must film over the glass. So. Yeah, so what are you thinking?
Feels nice. Does
Yeah?
feel nice. It's good feel to it.
How much would you think that would cost?
20 quid?
17 quid. So it's all right, isn't it? Price-wise, it's not too bad. You can get it bigger, but I think the size is about right, especially when you're going to be doing the lower bits of the car, because it's not going to drape all over the...
on the floor.
Yeah.
Difference between that and that?
Well, I think it's just the colour.
Just the colour, yeah?
Yeah, it's the same thing. So you can cram it in those under those door handles as well, and it will all suck up. Because like some of the drying, you know, the panels you dry one way, and then you got bits on the car, like in here, where you just want to sort of like bung the towel in and into these grills and like bung it all in. You can do that with this. Yeah. Can I have a go and you film me? Do this all live. This is all live. It does feel nice and soft. Feels more like a coral fleece towel to me than a twisted loop. It's like a combination of both. So I think you're sitting more on the fluffy bit on top than the size is absolutely perfect. It's nice. I won't touch these because you fart near them and they swirl. Yeah, I like the way you can do that. I think this is a good towel. Look around the back. Yeah, the glass. It's a nice film of water over that glass. Always under the head. I like this. Okay. Right. Marks out of 10 for this towel.
I like it so far. Tested over time, it's got a good feel to it.
Yeah, that's a real key thing. When a microfiber tire is brand new, they work well.
Yeah.
It's how does it work after sort
Tested
of
over time sort of thing, yeah.
a year later. You've got to look after them. They give really good advice on how to wash them.
That's nice. It's
But
got
it
a nice
does-
size to it. It's like you say, you don't need it too big. It's just right size. Nice
Yeah.
size. So, yeah, that's good.
So marks out of 10?
My first impression, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Right, let me take this in and I'll finish this video off. Okay guys, so I think, would I buy this towel? I don't think £17 is expensive. I've given you all the market prices. Some are a bit more expensive, but you get more material. Some are a bit cheaper and you get more material with the coral fleece. So perhaps this is quite lower GSM for the money. You could say that. So you can get more microfiber for your money, but the quality of it, I can't see any like loose stitches or anything like that. It feels like this fluffy thing is doing most of the work, the fluffy part. One thing I suppose you could talk about is the fact that is one format optimal? So either the coral fleece is optimal or these, twisted loop are optimal. So is having both on the same side, is it just a bit of a gimmick? Well, no, because the towel seems to work really well. So I think ultimately you've got to try these out. And I would recommend you have a look at the Ragmaster Gauntlet if you like what I'm saying. I think this towel will hold up really well over time. The length of the twisted loop bit isn't as long as this towel, so you can see a lot longer tendrils. So you might be able to do more cars perhaps before this than this one because there's more material. So hopefully that's food for thought. So that is the Rag Company Gauntlet. I'm going to be leaving it here with fresh layers, and they're going to be hammering it and using it. And you can see they've got twisted loop towels. It's a one-sided one, and they've got like, that's a shorter sort of standard microfiber towel. So they'll be using that with this, and it's going to get an absolute hammering, and I can report back in the comments in how it holds up. But there you've got all your consumer information. There's your towels, there's your alternatives. Seems to work very well, and I do like it. So check it out. I'll put a link for it in the description. You can buy it direct from Clean and Shiny, but I'll put a link to Amazon in it, which is Clean and Shiny, and that price will include delivery as well. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later on the Forensics Detailing channel.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when you went home?